Welcome back, guys. I'm Brian J, and we're back with another video, and today we're speaking about something that is getting closer and closer as days keep on passing. Miss Universe, the 71st edition in New Orleans, Louisiana. I'm super excited. As you guys know, I will be there to bring as much coverage as I can and obviously have a closer look at the girls to be able to inform you and tell you what really is going down on the floor and in person. So I'm super excited. I can't wait to be there. The girls are going to be just what? It's like 2 months away? 2 months away. So the girls are probably scrambling to finish up their preparation for this international competition. Now, today I want to bring to you my top 21 favorites for now as of November. Now, I gotta say something. This year seems and has shaped up to be very, very competitive. And I'm super excited to see what's gonna happen, but it just makes it that much harder for pageant analysts like myself to pinpoint who is going to be the eventual winner of this competition. But with that being said, I want to present to you my 21 favorites. Now, why did I do a 21? Allegedly from our new owner of Miss Universe, and she has said that it's going to be a top 21. So from the information that I'm gathering, it's going to be a top 21, a top 14, and then a final 7, which is going to be super interesting. I kind of like being able to see more girls, obviously, and having a top 7 gives us the opportunity to hear, you know, girls on the final night more often. So that's super, super cool. So I really, really am inclined to favoring, you know, and being happy with this potential top 7 situation. Now, let's go ahead and deep dive into this because there's a lot of ground to cover. I'm going to try to be brief. And yeah, let's go ahead and begin with my top 21. In the first spot, I have Germany. Now, Germany comes from the national director of Colombia, and I've seen a great transformation in this girl since she has been crowned. And I have no doubt that the national director could do a really good job with her. So I'm keeping an eye on her, and I'm super excited to see what she can bring to Miss Universe. In the 20th spot, I have a girl that actually catches my attention a lot. Maybe facially she's not the most beautiful, but I do feel like this interest to know more about her, and that's why I keep having her in my list, and that's Indonesia. She just seems like a very wholesome girl, and I really want to get to know her a little bit more, but for now she's one of my favorites. Then I have number 19, Iceland. Now, Iceland has so much potential, and I'm going to say this, obviously, with lots of care. What do I want to see from the girl from Iceland? She is one of the youngest girls, and she has so much potential. But for a few years now, we've had the Icelandic queens have so much potential, and they haven't been able to crack the top 20, except in 2019. If I'm not mistaken, which actually was a top 10 if I'm not mistaken. So that's amazing. But I see lots of potential in these girls, and in this particular one, she's stunning, she's beautiful, she's fresh, and it's something super interesting to see in a group of very mature women. It is very refreshing. So I'm keeping an eye on Iceland. Then I have 18, Mauritius. Mauritius did so good in other international pageants that I just feel like she has an edge. You know, you can't improvise experience, and I always say it. And I feel like Mauritius could have a really good placement. Also, hearing what the organization says, that there won't be a lot of favoritism or whatever, I want to be more inclined to giving those smaller countries the opportunity of potentially being in the top 20. But is their preparation the same level? That's what she's gonna have to find. Hopefully we can have enough preparation in such a strong batch of Miss Universe contestants. Then I have Bhutan. Now, I am very interested in this girl. It goes back to kind of like with Indonesia. I'm very interested. I love what I'm seeing. I don't think there is enough for me to say, okay, this girl's gonna kill it. She's gonna go ham. She's gonna be a very strong contender. There isn't enough information for me to take that liberty of saying that. But so far, I have my eye on her, and that is why I have her in my top 21. Later, I have Miss Cambodia. Now, Manita has so much potential as well. I feel like all these girls in my top 21 have so much potential, and I want to see that explode. I feel like it's a little bit, you know, it's been a little bit reserved, and I'm really excited to see what she could bring to the Miss Universe stage. We know that this Asian country has the fire and the want of seeing, you know, their contestant be in the top 20, and I feel like Manita might be the girl that cracks it. So I'm really excited to see what she transforms into for now. Then I have Vietnam, and that's completing my top 21. Vietnam, Ngoc Chau is absolutely stunning. I do believe she's maybe she's probably not the best contestant from Vietnam in recent years. They've brought such strong women, but I have no doubt that the national director is working very hard and that they're giving her the tools necessary for her to be successful at Miss Universe. And I am really inclined and very wishful when I see the Vietnamese representative, and I believe that we will see her in the top 21, and that's why I am keeping a very, very, very close watch on her. After that, we're gonna have our top 14. Now, this is really interesting because there's such potential to have an amazing top 14 of just stunners, but not just stunners, intelligence, body, speaking ability, social work. There is so much to look at in this batch of Miss Universe contestants. So 14, for a surprise, Colombia. Now, Maria Fernanda, you guys know, if you've been, you know, fans of the channel before it got deleted, I am a fan of Maria, but I don't know if the hype is maybe just pushing her, pulling her down a little bit. And it's nothing against her. I just feel like the hype has kind of been so hyped at the start that people are kind of just like looking left to other contestants. With that being said, I don't doubt her preparation. The only thing that I see is that she still needs to keep on working on her English, just because her first language is Spanish. And in a group where most of the girls kill English, I know that is an advantage because they'll be able to communicate way much better come final night and with most of the organization. So that's really interesting. I do love her. I hope to see her even farther, but for now, I'm, you know, watching out for her on the 14th spot. After that, I have 13, Curacao. Now, Curacao is a girl that, again, so much potential. I've seen an evolution in her, which is really interesting, and I'm really excited. She produces excitement in me. And Curacao girls have been doing pretty good, so I'm excited. The organization, you know, clap to them. You've been doing good. So I am very hopeful for this Miss Curacao. Later, I have number 12, Jamaica. We keep on going with the Caribbean girls. Now, let me tell you something about Jamaica. She reminds me a little bit of that Michael Simone kind of model-esque vibe. And it is another girl that has so much potential. So much potential. I'm actually interviewing her at the end of this month of November, and I'm super excited. So if you haven't seen it, and you're in the future, go ahead and take a look at it. And if you're watching before it happens, make sure you click the reminder. Here's a little poster right there, so you guys can, you know, chime in with me. I'm excited. I'm excited to hear more of her because she seems to have so much potential. Apart from the beauty that she has, I've enjoyed the few clips that I've seen her speaking, and I'm really excited. You know, Jamaica has been doing really good sparsely in various Miss Universe editions, and actually they've even became like the audience favorites over the Miss Universe night. So I'm excited to see potentially this girl do the same thing. Number 11 is Peru. Now, Alesia is stunning. I don't know why I can't connect with her 100% yet. I want to learn more from her, but from what I've seen, I see lots of potential of being in a top 14. So that's why I have her as one of my favorites. Then I have Chile. Now, Chile, Sofia, so gorgeous. So gorgeous. I'm really excited for Chile because I feel like They have been working hard, and every year they've been sending a really good contestant. But I think that this might be the contestant that is most well-rounded out of all the recent ones. There is so much potential in this girl. She's smart, she's beautiful, she's talented. She speaks really well. I'm just really, really excited. And I think that finally they will have that placement and be very, very happy to potentially be in the top 14. Then I have Dominican Republic. Now, Dominican Republic is a girl that, as you know, she was crowned right before COVID, I think. And she got COVID and she wasn't able to go last year. So the national director, Magali Febles, decided that she would go this year. And I think, honestly, it was the best thing that ever happened to her. Magali has worked magic with her. And this girl is such a strong speaker. Like, I would not be surprised if we see her in the top 7 or very, very close to that Miss Universe crown, because honestly, she has all that it takes. Her beauty has transformed to next level and she's stunning, model-esque. I'm super excited to see how she projects herself and stands next to these girls. You know, Magali has been choosing lately to be a little bit reserved with her contestants and kind of just, you guys saw what happened with Kimberly. Kimberly was very reserved and bam, you know, top 5 in the final night. So I think that might be the strategy that she and the Miss Dominican Republic team are working on. And I think it's gonna pay off. It's gonna pay off. I'm enjoying her a lot. So I'm super excited to see more from her. Then I have, completing my top 14, South Africa. Now, this girl is just a breath of fresh air, and I really enjoy looking at her. She shows why South Africa is a modern powerhouse for Miss Universe. The national director has been doing a great job year after year, and I think she is not the exception. You know, considering all the facts that are going on during this pageant, I think that it is very, very likely to have South Africa in a top spot again. So I'm very excited to see what she will bring. And I keep saying that, but I really am. I have my top 7 now. My top 7, it was kind of hard, but I do think that every girl that I'm gonna mention just is at this next level. And people will get mad because I'm probably mentioning all the countries that I mention, or most of us in the pageant community mention every single year. But this is the thing. It's not favoritism. It's not because I want to appeal to these countries. It's because these countries come every single year prepared. They care about their contestant. They want that crown. They want to present their country in the best way possible. They actually prepare for it. And that is what a lot of these countries are lacking. So if you're a smaller country, show that want for the Miss Universe crown. Find what you can, what's at your reach to prepare as best as you can for the international competition. Because honestly, I'm gonna mention these countries, and I'm sorry, but they always prepare their contestants with so much force. And that is why we hear them every single year. And even though Miss Anne says that there is not going to be favoritism, people will probably feel that there is favoritism because these countries are so strong every single year. And you have to prize or award the countries that do a very good job every single year. If your contestant is good, then she's good. She should be at the top. So let's go ahead and get into the top 7. So my 7th spot is Arbini Gabriel from USA. Now, I gotta say, all the controversy that happened with her, I just feel like this is going to light a fire under her butt. And I feel like this is just gonna push her more and more to wanting to shut everyone's mouth and show them that she deserves to be up there, that she deserves to be a title holder, that she deserves potentially to be a Miss Universe. This girl wants it. She competed in one of the most difficult beauty pageants in the United States, and actually a lot of places, and I would say around the world, Miss Texas USA, and she won it. It is a very hard pageant to win. And this girl shows that she wants it. She is working towards it. She's talented. The speaking skills, the serenity that she has is really captivating. And I'm super, super glad that she is our representative at Miss Universe. And I think she will shut up a lot of people's mouths when she reaches that top 7 at Miss Universe this year. Then I have my 6th spot. It is Philippines. Now, Celeste, what can I say? Another pageant powerhouse that just prepares their contestants with so much love, so much discipline. And I am excited to see her on the Miss Universe stage. She produces that excitement for everyone. And the beauty is there. The speaking skills are there. What I want to see from her is be a little bit more accessible to the public, because I feel like sometimes you can't really connect with her that much. So I'm hoping that we can get closer to her. We can learn to love her even more. But she is absolutely stunning. What a sexy and sultry woman. And apart from all that sexiness, there's so much that she has to offer. So we're going to see her up there in that top 7, I can assure you. My number 5th spot is Puerto Rico. Now, Ashley Ann is super stunning. I think that it is a benefit that this year's pageant is in the US. For her and for a lot of these girls, it's a benefit. I know that she's gonna have a lot of fans there supporting her. And she has produced as well that excitement in the pageant community. And something that I do love, and something that when I look at Ashley, I get the sense of peace and just tranquility and elegance. And that is something that when I look back at the past winners, at the recent winners of Miss Universe, that all of them have. They have kind of like this peace, this warmth, this elegance, this tranquility. And that is what Ashley inspires when I see her. When I see her speak, it's just this queenly aura of tranquility. And I love it. I think it's refreshing. It's something super, super nice to see. And I think that we will see her go very far this Miss Universe season. Then in my 4th spot, I have Guatemala. Now, Guatemala, again, veteran. Ivana has competed in pageants. She has wowed all of us in the pageant community. And we were starstruck and flabbergasted when she opens that mouth. And I think that is going to be her secret weapon. That mouth, that personality, the tallness, the youthfulness. Now, I can't wait to see her, because honestly, what can I say? She has lots of fans. And I know that she's going to have a great Miss Universe season. So keep an eye on Guatemala. She's going to go far. Then I have in my 3rd spot, Brazil. Now, Mia is another stunner. Brazil has been sending contestants that are really good to Miss Universe, and they have gotten really close to the crown. And it is another country that I believe that deserves a Miss Universe crown. For a while, they've sent really good contestants, including this one. This one, Mia is absolutely well-rounded, and that's why I have her in my 3rd spot. It's because I feel like she's a full package. Body, the intellect, the way that she speaks. She is probably one of the girls that I feel most genuine when I hear her speak. And that is really exciting to see. So that is why I have her in my 3rd spot. The only thing I would like to see her bring is, I would suggest to her team to try to find a little bit more freshness in her look. That's the only thing that the only area of opportunity that I really am concerned about, is just her looking a little bit more fresh and youthful. That is definitely something that I would love to see come Miss Universe. So I hope they're working on that. Crossing my fingers. Now, my first runner-up would be Thailand. Now, I know in my last video I said that she doesn't speak English very well, and that kind of, worries me. But hey, surprise, we have a new owner. And I think that's not going to be an impediment. This girl, regardless, is probably one of the most beautiful out of this whole group. I enjoy her beauty so much. She has this elegance. I'm a sucker for elegance. And she has this elegance that's absolutely captivating. And I really want to see her in that top 5. And I think that the lines and the cards and the universe have aligned for her to be able to be in that top 3 situation easily. I'm super excited. I can't wait. And then my winner for Miss Universe so far, as of November, is Venezuela. Amanda Duhamel has been someone that I have been watching very, very close because I have seen so much potential in her. I feel when I look at her, I'm like, oh, yes, that is a Miss Venezuela. And I'm super excited to see her transformation fully on stage. The way that she speaks, the sweet aura that she has is very enticing, and I feel like that could go a long way at Miss Universe. Also, the preparation that's behind girls that are from Venezuela is superior, and I feel like that is going to be a key element, as always, in Miss Universe this year when we have so many strong contestants. This girl will be ahead of the pack because of her preparation, because of that passion that Venezuela brings to the pageant community. So for now, she's my winner. I want to hear what you guys think. Let me know in the comments. Did I miss someone? Should someone be higher? Should someone be lower? Am I crazy? Is this not what you guys envision? Let me know in the comments. Let's go ahead and speak about it. Miss Universe is quickly approaching, and I'm super excited. And I want to remind you guys, go ahead and check my Instagram, RealBrianJ, because a lot of interviews are going to be happening with the Miss Universe contestant girls. And I want you guys to be there. And I want you guys to give them love and support. And as always, I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel because this Miss Universe season is getting hot, hot, hot. Thank you guys. I will see you next time. And I love you all. Bye, guys.